potato blight, a disease that caused the failure of potato crops that between 1841 and 1861. Did you know that Scotland has hunger walls? Along the top of some of Scotland's highest mountains in the North West Highlands, you can find stone walls known as the Hunger Walls or the Famine Walls. Built in the 1840s, these stone walls were constructed by starving crofters who had fallen victim to potato blight, a disease that caused the failure of potato crops and plunged many in the Highlands into starvation, with crops failing in about 75% of this region. Now, the prevailing attitudes of the time were strictly against charity, and it was thought that simply providing aid to those who needed it would send the wrong message. So on some estates in the Highlands, the starving crofters were made to work for oats to sustain themselves and their families. They were tasked with building these stone walls over the top of some of Scotland's Munros, walls which often served no purpose other than to avoid the so-called moral hazards of receiving help without work. It is difficult to even comprehend how challenging this would have been, with many crofters most likely having to live up here whilst the wall was built. You also have Destitution Road, now known as the A832, which was also built by starving crofters in return for oats, as seen passing through here in the Caledonian Forest. Now, a more popular way for landowners to ensure that crofters didn't die of starvation due to the Highland potato famine was simply to send them overseas, and it's estimated around a third of the population of Scotland's northwestern Highlands